Anthony Edwards is going into his second year in the NBA.
Wow.
And there was a quote from him. He told his head coach, Chris Finch, this. And Chris Finch said this to the media. He told me, don't let me get to 6'6", or I'll be Michael Jordan. And Anthony Edwards,
He's 6'5".
Anthony Edwards has grown to 6'6". He is now 6'6". He came into the league at 6'4". He grew 2 inches during the season. So he is now 6'6". What are your expectations for Anthony Edwards this upcoming season? Do you see him breaking out into a star player or staying kind of where he is?
Well, Michael Jordan has actually jumped on. He said, you're bigger than me, you're stronger than me, you're more athletic than me. He can see that. So when you get that high praise from the GOAT, the real GOAT, you know what I'm saying?
God.
That's something, different. But I think Anthony Edwards, for this year, I feel like he can jump into that CJ McCollum tier. I really believe it. I really think he has the tools. He has the physical attributes. He has the ability, and he's going to get the opportunities. I feel like last year with the team, Cat was in and out the lineup. D-Lo was in and out the lineup. I feel like now, and it would be much better if Beasley was traded and they got Ben Simmons, because that would free up more opportunities for Edwards to just go get a bucket. But I think even, keeping Beasley, I still think Edwards can definitely jump into that CJ McCollum tier. I feel like Edwards is a better defender already. He's stronger. He's more athletic. He just doesn't have the creation like CJ, but definitely the offensive tools are there. But that leap definitely has to be there, because with guys like Cat, who D-Lo, who aren't always healthy, you need a guy who can consistently do it. Mm-hmm. Edwards just has to up his efficiency, his 3-point shooting, and I think it'll be there. But I expect him to walk into that leap.
This is tricky for me, because if he were more of a playmaker, then I would definitely be more prone to say he could be a superstar or a potential superstar in this league. The fact that he only averaged basically 3 assists last season, his efficiency was not there at all. Shot 77% from free throw, which isn't terrible, but you'd like that to be higher for a guy who's pretty offensive-minded. Shot 33% from 3, and from the field shot 42%. I get it as a rookie, you're not asking the world of a guy to be as efficient as possible, but you'd like to have those numbers at least 5% higher in both respects. 5% higher for 3 wouldn't be asking too much. You're only asking him to shoot 37%, which as a ball scorer, that's more than reasonable to ask for. My thing is, where I have issues there is the playmaking ability. Only 3 assists, given the fact that you have Karl Anthony Towns. For sure, he didn't play a good portion of the season, but you still have a scorer on your team who's definitely better than Anthony Edwards scoring-wise. So getting him the ball and getting a bucket there wouldn't be that big of an issue. D'Angelo Russell, another player who's more than capable of getting his own bucket and being just as good of a scorer as Anthony Edwards, if not better than he is. I'd like to see him facilitate the basketball more. 3 assists with that roster is a little bit low for me. And athletically, of course, he's up there with, name it, any player in the league. That being said, I just think that right now his efficiency totals don't allow me to have him go into that next tier.
I disagree with your assessment. I don't disagree with it completely, but you mentioned it yourself, Drew. You said Anthony Edwards wasn't playing with Karl Anthony Towns the majority of the season. Then you said that you're disappointed in his assist totals, but the roster he was playing with was garbage. I mean, Edwards played all 72 games. Cat played 50. Malik Beasley played 37. D'Lo played 42. Most of the time, Edwards was out there with Naz Reid and Ricky Rubio and Jaden McDaniels and Josh Okogie and Jared Vanderbilt, Jake Layman. Like, these aren't guys that you're looking at and saying, okay, I trust. These are talented guys. Even Jordan McLaughlin, they're not talented guys. Because of that, I don't knock Anthony Edwards too much for his assist totals. Anthony Edwards, I think, is going to take a leap this year. He's definitely going to average 20 points per game. I think he's going to maybe even average like 23, in my opinion, because he's already been showing those flashes to me. Part of the reason why, when you look at his numbers and they don't look very efficient, it's because at first they weren't. When he first got into the league, the first half of the year, he was averaging 15 points per game, shot 37% from the field and 30% from 3. But then, post All-Star break, he averaged 24, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 45% from the field and 35% from 3. that's kind of where in line I think his numbers can be, because you look at the efficiency, 45% from the field is not something that's unattainable. It's something that if he is consistent is attainable. 35% from three is basically league average, is right under league average. So I think he can maintain those numbers. It's not like Jamal Murray in the playoffs where he's shooting 50% from the field and 50% from three.
For sure.
And from the regular season to the playoffs, he's a completely different player. Anthony Edwards can strive towards this. And post All-Star break, they were 16 and 20. Getting Pat Bev in the building, who I think is going to help out not only the culture, but individually, I think Anthony Edwards, being so young, can soak up that defensive knowledge and now be one of the better two-way players in the league. You got D'Lo, you got Cat, and Jared Vanderbilt is a very good defender. I'm not sure what they're going to do at that 4 spot, but there are options. I think Edwards can have a breakout season. I don't think he'll be an all-star because I think in the West, there's just too many guys in the West that can be all-stars. Unless the Timberwolves
are like a 3 seed.
Not even a 3 seed, but I'll say like between 6 to 8 seed, and he's having a better season than PG.
But I feel like
you never know if that can happen.
If they're 6 or 8, in my opinion, at least, I think that Karl Anthony Towns will probably get the nod over him just because he's the veteran.
Why PG?
Because when I think of shooting guards in the league, I think of D Book. I think of Donovan Mitchell.
PG's a 3.
He's a 2.
No, he logs in the minutes at the 3.
He's a 3 now.
Yeah, see, why you had to just say him though? Like,
oh wait, Anthony Edwards is a 3 too, because D'Lo is going to be the 2, and Pat Bev is the 1.
Ugh.
They do have him locked in as a forward, small forward.
Oh, okay.
So Anthony Edwards could be over PG depending on the season he has.
Whatever.
I've said before, I think the Clippers they
Well,
could.
Kawhi's not going to play, so.
No, yeah. So it really depends on how PG does.
What the heck? What? Yo, bro. Like, what's up with you?
What do you mean?
Kawhi's not going to play. So it's like
low key, he could average 30.
PG's going to probably can take Kawhi's spot.
Wait, so if PG, I know he's going to have an increased role, but let's say he has that increased role and they're not in the playoff picture.
Well, All-Stars is popularity contest, so he's going to get in.
He is.
Anthony Edwards is insanely popular.
He's
That's
not
true.
PG popular yet, though.
I don't know about that.
Not yet.
PG is a bad type of popular right now.
I agree with that.
PG was a
sentiment.
top 15 jersey seller last year.
That's something to take note
Did you
of.
buy all of those?
I don't buy jerseys, bro. You know that.
Straight face killer right there. That was lit.
The hate can be hate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
It's
I
hate.
do
I was
get
just
it.
hate
I
at
do
that
get
point.
it. I do get it.
But
I want to say something to where your point was. 50 games to play with Karl Anthony Towns. I get it. You know, he missed 22 games. But nevertheless, that's still that's more than half the season. You said most.
Cat played 50
But
games.
Rubio's a
50
point
games
guard
total.
on that team.
He is the point guard, and I
Well,
get
was
it.
the
But
point
if he
guard.
wants to take that next level, I feel like his game can't solely be scoring, given the fact that he plays with Karl Anthony Towns. He plays with D'Angelo
If he wants
Russell.
to be in the upper echelon of two guards, you know, the legends and all that, he has to develop that playmaking.
That's what I said.
I don't think 3 assists is far off from 5. And 5 assists
it's
is
the way you get him though. You watch the game. Okay.
5
But I
assists
want to
is-
give him his credit too. I want to give
is
him his
good for
credit
a
too.
forward.
Yeah, but we
slash
watched
guard.
Anthony Edwards play.
Down the stretch,
Post All-Star break, he was a different animal.
I was gonna say
Agreed.
the last games in the month of May, assist totals only 4, 6, 5, 2, 5, 3, 7, 6. So he has the ability to assist the basketball, but I need to see it more on a consistent basis before I can give him the superstar title.
He got to get the All-Star
I'm not saying
first.
a superstar. I'm just saying like a star sending to that.
I feel like he could be on
category.
CJ McCollum's level.
But
I think he's already better than CJ.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
Better.
say that.
I think he is.
he could be better, and
That's
I'm not
crazy.
out.
Post
yeah.
All-Star
They do the
break,
same
Let's
thing.
Edwards.
not
Post
disrespect
All-Star
CJ like that.
Edwards is better than CJ.
Why are we disrespecting CJ though?
They do the same thing. CJ's better at it.
Well, he's been in the league for how long?
One thing,
now?
Don't
Anthony
do that,
Edwards was
though.
more athletic.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I could do
CJ's
that.
a better scorer than Anthony Edwards.
But
He
I
is.
think Anthony Edwards is definitely going to be the better all-around
We
player.
know he's
if
gonna
not-
be.
if
He
he's
know
not
he's
already
gonna
that
be.
way.
Yes,
gonna
he is
be,
gonna
but I'm
be.
talking about
To
right
say
now.
right now is bold.
So let's just talk about forwards right now, right? Let's talk about forwards.
Okay.
You got PG, then who
Just
else?
the West.
Who else do you have?
AD's
at
a forward.
LeBron.
LeBron's a forward. Trying to think of teams. Nobody on the Warriors. Nobody.
Andrew Wiggins.
Anyways, LA, Phoenix don't have a forward really.
Zion.
Brandon Ingram.
I thought Brandon Ingram was a 2. Is he a 3?
He's a 3.
Michael Porter Jr.,
That's another one.
Bogdanovich, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, he got to get those guys first.
I mean, I think he's already there with
Brandon Ingram?
with Bogdanovich. Honestly, he's better than him.
What the hell? Really?
Why do you think he's not?
Nah, he's probably better than Bogdanovich, and that's no disrespect to Bogey.
Bojan?
Better defender, better shooter.
Wait, what do you mean? Bojan is a better defender?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he's not.
I think he's a
I
better
don't think
defender.
he's not. No, he's not.
I think
He's
so.
not a better defender.
I
He's
don't,
part of the reason why Utah's defense collapsed.
you sure? Because he was playing incredible defense on Kawhi one on
That
one.
one game, yeah, he was. That
It was
I know what you're.
throughout-
I'm,
no, it was
I know
throughout.
what
It was throughout the series.
I know what you're talking about, but that one game he played awesome defense.
It was throughout.
He's
the
not.
series.
Look, Anthony Edwards is better than Bogdanovich. I'm gonna just say that. I don't even care about the numbers, the rookie year or his rookie year versus Bogdanovich now. All I know is that
No, I'm just saying okay. Like
I think Edwards is better.
you're gonna throw up everything and just say you think he's better. That's fair. Okay. It's just,
I'm just saying Anthony Edwards. I really do think he has star written all over him. That's why I wanted the Knicks to draft him. His high flying ability.
what? When did you do this?
All right, according to ESPN, Hollinger NBA player statistics. That's just PER. 30th was Bogdanovich at 14. Anthony Edwards was 13.95. So it's pretty close.
Wait. So who was?
So- I'm
so
above?
confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bogey was higher at 30. Anthony Edwards was
Oh, okay,
32.
You said okay.
But PER rating is 14.03. Anthony Edwards was 13.95.